From Mamma Mia, welcome to The Spill, your daily pop culture fix. I'm Laura Brodnick.
And I'm Em Vernon.
And welcome to Weekend Watch, our favourite time of the week where we talk about the best new releases.
Weekend Watch.
I always wonder what kind of... We need to get a proper tagline in there.
I also don't know what you're going to say in the intro, so I have to wait for you to pause before I can...
Here's a fun fact, neither do I. I don't know what's going to happen in the intro. I never plan the intros.
I'm like waiting for my break to do my little song.
I do 6 intros a week on The Spill. Do I know what they're going to be? That's not my business. That's future Laura's problem.
That's
of whatever that crazy gal's going to say. Well, today she's going to say we have 2 new streaming releases to talk to you about. But first... Okay, so we have seen Wicked for Good.
We have.
We were among the first people in the world to see it. We've had time to sort of settle on our thoughts. Here is our brutally honest review.
Okay, my first initial thoughts when I watched it was, oh my God, I am really confused on what's going on, like what is happening right now. Also, I was just really sad throughout the whole film. Like it is so sad. But it just made me like really appreciate my friendships. I didn't think it would make me feel that hardcore about like my friends, but it definitely did way more. Like a lot of my emotions were going way more than the actual musical.
Yeah, okay. So slightly different vibes there. My thought is I could already tell that some people were going to like the first Wicked movie better because it's lighter, it's fluffier, it has some of the more notable songs. But can I just say Wicked for Good is almost the stronger entry of the 2 movies. Yes, because it has the biggest plot points. It has the biggest character arcs. It has the best romance.
I really just wanted to watch the first movie again.
No. Sorry, that's incorrect. So Cynthia Erivo is incredible in this. Ariana Grande is incredible. The only note I will give that the 2 new original songs
they
did not land for me at all. But I will say that you just need to push past this memory of the first movie and just settle into Wicked for Good. It's a triumph.
I do think like it was Ariana Grande's movie.
Oh, so no, I disagree.
Oh my God.
I disagree. Yes, she has they added more to her character to have the biggest showier
I can't believe
moments.
she's nominated for a supporting actress. Like she should have been nominated for lead actress
but
for this.
Cynthia Erivo's character Elphaba has the bigger plot points.
I thought like Cynthia Erivo's movie was the first movie and the second movie is for Ariana Grande.
No, hard disagree. Sorry. Well, you guys can go see Wicked for Good and tell us what you think. Which side are you on? So that was just a little mini brutally honest review for you. Obviously, we have
a big boy one coming up.
Oh God, guys, you are not prepared for what we're going to say.
Get your tissues out, girls.
Next Friday, we have our brutally honest review of Wicked for Good dropping in the feed. Clear your calendar. Tell your family to scram. It's going to be a big one.
That means you have to watch it because, look, we've been dying to talk about this and yet we're giving you a full week to make sure you go to cinemas and watch it. It is a cinematic masterpiece.
Absolutely.
So you have to watch it.
You didn't like it that much. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, spoilers. No. Yeah, it was fine. No, but it is beautiful. It's as beautiful as the first movie.
Yeah, and our Brilliance review is going to get into some spoiler territory, so just be ready for that. But also, we know that you guys know that the biggest movie in the world for this year came out this week. We don't need you to say, hey guys, have you ever heard of Wicked?
No.
Even though I still say that to people sometimes, and it shocks me and you every time that people have gone through their lives without knowing about Wicked. But aside from that movie masterpiece, we also wanted to talk about some, from highbrow to lowbrow, some other new releases that you don't have to leave the house to see this weekend. You can curl up at home and just watch these on your good old TV. And boy, do I have a recommendation for you.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
As you know, as I made a huge song and dance about the other week on Weekend Watch, I'm not a fan of a Netflix Christmas movie. Cheap, tawdry, and not in the way I like. In the way that I'm just like, why am I wasting my time on earth watching this?
And yet you've recommended a fair few over the years.
No. I actually never have until this year. I'm now 2 for 2.
Okay.
Because I watched Netflix's new, well, this one's less Christmassy. This is why I was all in. Netflix's new Romcom Christmas movie, Champagne Problems.
Great
Obviously,
name.
the title got me in straight away. The other thing that got me in is Minka Kelly. Because I quite love Minka Kelly.
I don't know who that is.
Friday Night Lights?
Haven't watched
Parenthood? The failed Charlie's
watched
Angels reboot?
Parenthood. I don't remember.
Well, she's
her
only in the first
Parenthood.
season. But she's Lila Garrity from Friday Night Lights, one of the most epic TV performances of all time.
I'll take your word for it.
Okay, sure. And has been in many other things, but she's the lead in this. And she's just always a really good, reliable kind of like, you know what you're getting with her.
Is she like Girl Next Door?
Yes.
Okay, got
in
it.
fact, that is the best way to describe her.
Well, that's literally like, it's not that hard of a gamble because that's literally every leading lady in any Christmas movie ever is Girl Next Door.
She is the ultimate leading lady in a rom-com in this movie and not in the best way.
No.
So Minka Kelly, again, who we love, but she, you know, you can only do with what the part that's written for you. She plays a woman called Sydney who is an executive at a champagne company. And this is why movies and TV shows have led us to believe this happens more often than not. She gets sent on a work trip to Paris.
Emily in Paris.
Yeah, no, this is so Emily in Paris.
Yeah. I watched the trailer and I was like, this is the movie of Emily in Paris.
Maybe that's why I secretly loved it.
Yeah, maybe.
So here's the thing about Sydney is that, like a lot of underwritten rom-com girls, she's a real stick in the mud who everyone just loves and is enamored by because she's got a pretty smile, and that's why they obviously put Minka Kelly in the role.
Yeah, must be nice.
She gets, I can't imagine the whole world. This is actually a movie about how pretty privilege changes your life, because Minka Kelly goes to Paris and she's like, I'm not leaving the hotel room. I'm here to work. I'm really driven. I'm not walking around Paris. What a waste of my time. But her sister makes her promise that she'll have one night out in Paris, and she like begrudgingly takes herself out on a little trip.
Oh.
And anyone else, if you went down to the front desk of your hotel.
Anyone else would have just lied to their sister. Yeah. Like, yeah, I did it. It was great.
Anyone else would have been like, yeah, I'm going to go to Paris and have a fun time.
Yeah.
And not be a real stick in the mud. But she is. And so because she's like really pretty and everyone just wants her life to be beautiful, the guy at the front desk sends her to this like magical bookshop that she goes to. Listen to this. She goes to this beautiful bookshop in Paris.
Like You've Got Mail.
It would be like that. Yeah, the bookshop's very chic and there's like live performances and there's all these beautiful books, there's candles lit.
We never have fun things in Sydney.
And what does our leading lady Sydney do? Goes up to a man that she thinks works at the bookshop and asks where the self-help section is in English so that she can bring her sister back a gift from her trip in Paris, which is a self-help book to help her get a life together because her sister's unemployed. Can I just tell you right now? I know it sounds like I didn't like this movie. I did, but I was having a lot of moral quandaries watching it. If my sister, either of my sisters or your sister, went on a work trip to Paris last minute at Christmas and brought me back an English self-help book, I would whack her across the head with it.
Yeah. I'm just owning that sister.
That is the worst thing. And yet, she asked this man who she finds out as she's asking him for help and like demanding he show her the English section in a French bookshop, which is already the worst thing to do.
He work there?
Yeah. She's like, can you show me the self-help section or the self like progressions? Oh, and so he shows her.
And he's also the hottest man in the bookstore.
He's the hottest man in the bookstore.
When I go to a bookstore and there's a hot man in there, I'm avoiding him at all costs.
I've never seen a hot man in a bookstore. I remember that to the day I die.
Oh my God.
Happened.
You need to go to Dimmicks.
Okay. What, just any Dimmicks?
Yeah, any of them.
I thought you were going to say like one of the chic bookstores like Better Red Than Dead that's like down the road from me.
Men don't know a lot of bookstores, so they go for the classics.
Oh my God, that's why I haven't met a man in a bookshop yet. And because I'm there most
because you're going to the bookshops that are actually like.
I'm going to the chic little ones. I'm going to the ones that have like a wine bar inside.
You need to go to the franchises.
Okay. Catch me this weekend standing in the front of the Sydney CBD.
It's like, Laura, you're late
Dimmicks.
to the spill. She's like, sorry, just buying a book.
I'm standing in front of
Dimmicks. Buying a self-help book in French.
So because she's pretty and has not a lot of personality, but again, we forgive it for these kind of rom-coms.
That's the other thing about pretty people.
Yeah.
They don't see other pretty people. They just see people. Yeah. So that's why pretty people can approach other pretty people because they just see them as a regular person.
Yeah, exactly. So this hot, handsome guy who hangs out in this bookstore has this angry American woman come over to him, demand he show her where the self-help section is in English. And then she keeps talking about how her no-hope sister needs a bit of a kick up the ass to get a life together. That's why she's getting her this book.
Okay, Sydney.
And then he's like, oh, what are you doing tonight? And she's like, oh, well, I guess I've got to go see some of Paris.
And is he French?
Yes, he is French. That's important for the plot. And then he's like, oh, what are you doing tonight? And she's like, oh, well, I've got to go see some of Paris. It's so annoying, but I've made a list. I'm going to go look at the Eiffel Tower and then I'm going to go home because I'm here to work and I don't want to go out and have fun. And he was like, oh, let me take you on a beautiful romantic night out and show you all these wonderful parts of Paris and just have a lovely night with you, even though nothing about you is appealing. But again, we're in a rom-com, so we let it go.
Oh.
So then they go out and have this beautiful night. Like
if that was me and I'd be like, I'm just going to Eiffel Tower and then going home because I need to work, he'd be like, I didn't ask.
Yeah, he'd be like, I don't work here and I don't care where you're going. And also that'll be $30 for the book. But again, this is not the life we're destined to live. So despite the fact that there's nothing appealing about her, she gets taken out on this super romantic night out with this guy. I'm doing a disservice to the character. She did like lose her mum when she was really young. Her dad left. She's raised her sister. That's why she's just to give her a bit more character backstory.
Got it.
So she's very driven and like, I'm always the one who holds everything together. So I have to be.
Oh, and that's why she's like overly obsessed with what her sister's doing.
Yes, with what her sister's doing and also the fact that she makes money and doesn't have fun kind of thing. So that's her vibe. So they often have this wild romantic night together in Paris, classic like walking through the streets at night because it's Christmas, it's all lit up, and they go and look at the Eiffel Tower but from like a special place.
Very like Summer I Turned Pretty last season.
Yeah, they go like wandering through like the French food markets and
House of Versailles.
And it's all very chic and beautiful and wonderful. And then they have a night of like wild sex. The next morning she wakes up and she's late for a meeting, isn't she? Guy nowhere to be seen. He's gone.
Oh, he ditched her.
She has to hightail it across this meeting. She gets there. This is the biggest moment of her career. And she's here to meet this, like the owners of this French champagne company to try and get them to like give their business to her company. To be honest, the business side I wasn't really grasping, but it doesn't matter. You don't need to know.
It's giving Succession.
Acquisitions, et cetera, et cetera. She's sitting there all flustered, biggest moment of her career. And then the door to the boardroom opens.
Shut up. Is it him?
It's him because he is the son.
Oh, he's a rich boy. A rich, good-looking boy who owns the company.
He's the heir to the champagne company that she is trying to acquire, and he hates her company.
Oh.
Because they have done dirty business with people he knows before.
So then it becomes a lovers to enemies to lovers?
And then they all have to go. This is can I say, no, I said a lot about the plot. This is literally the first like 5 minutes of the movie. This is the setup. This is just the setup. And then they all have to go and stay in this like chateau in like the French countryside.
Oh, so
in
hard.
order for the business owner to decide who he's going to sell his company to.
And she's like, where can I get my blazers pressed?
And she's lactose intolerant, and that becomes a big plot point later on.
She's lactose intolerant?
In a scene I wish I hadn't seen.
Oh my God, same. That's so relatable.
You will – okay, I need you to watch this movie. And she does a bodily function in front of him that I was like, I don't know if this is the –
Does she fart in front of him?
Well, I wasn't going to say it.
Okay.
But yes, because they make her eat cheese.
Wait. Okay.
Yeah.
And is that the...
Well, I think it's trying to be groundbreaking.
Is that the obstacle of the movie?
No, that's just...
How did they push past that?
That's just one scene. But as I was watching it, I was like, I know we want to break new ground in rom-coms and make them more relatable, but not this.
But pretty people don't fart.
Well, that's what I thought. I think they were trying to make her relatable. And I was like, I know you're trying to make people relatable and make rom-coms feel like they're in our world, but I don't want to see that. Let's keep a little bit of...
Yeah, you don't like toilet humor.
Yeah, so I obviously didn't love that scene. I muted for a
second. It makes
it
really hard as also a lactose intolerant person to be around.
So then they go off to the chateau. Hilarity and romance ensues.
She's farting away throughout the
Stop saying that. I don't want this in my rom-com. My rom-coms are supposed to be Emily in Paris would never. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, she's never farted in her
She knows how
life.
to keep it classy. So that is Champagne Problems on Netflix. I know it doesn't sound like it, but highly recommend.
Is it like fun and sexy?
Yes, no, that's the thing. It is fun. It is light. And that's why I forgive all that crazy stuff because that's just a basic rom-com of like, normal gal who's pretty gets swept up into this big kind of, romantic adventure and everyone around her is so invested in her life and so like wanting her to have this big adventure and, and fall in love and everything. And that's the whole point of a rom-com is it's meant to be fantasy. Fantasy.
Sounds pretty real to me.
So Champagne Problems on Netflix. Can you please watch it?
Yeah, I will. I definitely will.
I really want it to become this like huge worldwide talking point so we can do a brutally honest review on it because there's just so much to say.
Oh my God, okay.
But until then, everyone just watch it. You watch it. A lactose intolerant heroine. This might be your new.
Oh my God, this is my
dream.
Favorite
movie.
Okay, so my weekend watch was technically Wicked, but we're saving our brutally honest review for next week. So we brought in a special guest who has just appeared here. Poof, poof, here she is. It is Chelsea. You might remember her from the Lububu chat.
Oh, don't bring that up.
It's my favorite episode ever.
I still haven't opened mine. Did I tell you I bought 2?
Yes.
Well, you best not bring them in this studio.
I was standing in the line for them.
Oh my God.
You should record a video, Em.
I was standing in the line and like, this is how much of a follower I was. I was standing in the line.
And you didn't know what it was for?
I got to the counter and they were like, what would you like? And I was like, the ones that I was standing in the line for. And they were like,
we don't know what that is.
And I was like, the line? Like I was in the line and I meant to get something now. And they were like, okay. And then the girl who was like organizing the line came in and she was like, she would like these 2. And I was like, okay.
Wow.
Didn't know what I was doing.
I love this for you though.
I was also eating a burrito.
That says a lot about consumerism culture. You're like, I don't care what it is. I just want it.
I am, and I've said this for many, many years. If anything, I'm a sheep.
Well, I mean, look, we will believe that of you right now. Yeah, so if you want to know our thoughts on the whole Labubu situation, the only reason we talked about it is that there is a godforsaken Labubu movie coming our way.
Can't wait.
Listen to Wednesday's episode.
Do you think the premiere will have like free Labubus?
got to go.
We've got to go.
We should go together and watch
Elphaba,
it.
we have to go.
Okay. Can I just stress enough that the movie hasn't even started filming yet? So who knows? The whole world might have imploded by the time it comes out. But yes, listen to Wednesday's episode of The Spill to know what that's all about. Apart from being a Labubu expert, Chelsea is also the entertainment writer at Mamma Mia on my team, which is the other reason she's there. And you watched a new show this week, right, Chelsea, that you are quite obsessed by that you had to come on and tell us about.
Love it. I've been recommending it to everyone already. It's on Stan. It's called He Had It Coming.
Great title.
So good. It's like this is how Stan describes it, which I agree with.
He had it coming. Is that what it's about? Chicago?
Yeah, that's the vibes. It's those vibes.
The iconic song from the
I love
Chicago
that song.
musical.
So
this is different
good.
but inspired,
Yes,
right? Yeah.
yes. So
nice.
it's sort of a fierce feminist murder mystery,
Love.
which that already,
Yeah.
I'm sucked in. It's so good. So there's two female protagonists.
Ooh.
Oh, there's three women at the center of it, but two of them, these two friends who one night they get drunk at a bar together and they decide to graffiti and kind of deface this statue that's of the male founder of the university campus that they're on. So this
Say no more. I
yeah.
understand.
It's like kind of like down with the patriarchy artwork. It's like an activist.
Yeah.
It's an activist artwork.
Yeah.
And then overnight, the star athlete of this school is murdered and his body is found
At the statue.
at the statue.
You just solved a crime.
Oh my God. Wait, I'm so into this already.
It's crazy. And so they're kind of forced to work together and cover their tracks.
Oh, like Veronica Mars.
Yes. And they're
I love Veronica Mars.
I haven't even watched it.
and yeah, they have to kind of figure out who did the murder, but also more bodies start turning up.
Oh my God.
And they're obviously linked to it. So to
and
kind
all
of
the
clear
bodies
name.
men?
I haven't finished it actually, so I can't say it. But
Oh my God.
But it sounds like at least at the start the bodies are men,
yeah,
right?
yes.
Hot men?
Hot men. So weirdly,
So important.
nice that you say that because randomly Cody Simpson is in this. So he plays
Isn't he a
this
swimmer now?
No,
he's an actor
so
now.
He's an
He's
actor
a-
now.
What the hell?
Keep up, Em.
He was the leading Guys and Dolls.
God, he does
The
so
musical.
much.
He does. So
Does he still sing?
Yes, he still sings.
God, he's doing a lot.
Singer
He was at
slash
the
actor.
Arias.
Is he going to be in the Olympics?
No,
No.
buddy, he's done with that now.
That's done.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry,
It was sort of like
Cody.
a phase.
This is now Cody
I
Simpson
like
life
when Cody
episode.
doesn't succeed at something, he just does something else. I think more people should take that advice on board.
Well, he's like musician, athlete, and
Yeah.
then as
Dating
like,
Miley Cyrus.
Yeah, musical theater star. That's
Yeah.
the last time I saw him, and now actor.
Actor,
Yeah,
yeah.
actor.
So he plays this like
EGOT, here we come.
I love him. He plays this like misogynist athlete.
I love
Yeah.
him. He's a misogynist.
He plays a misogynist
Okay.
actor. What a reach.
That came out wrong. But he's very good in it.
Oh, I can't
he's like
wait.
I love to hate
Some
him.
local talent.
in this. Yes. It's also an Aussie show.
Oh, got it. Got it.
All
You're like,
local
that's
talent.
how we got the
I was
role.
like, wow,
Yeah.
everyone's Australian in this.
Yeah, it's an
Well
Aussie
done,
show. And they really, it's kind of, they use this murder mystery and a lot of humor to look into a lot of gender politics.
Nice.
So it's what I feel like if I was on a university campus. It's like extreme versions of those archetypes. So you have like the angry feminist trope, someone who's like wants to kill all men and down with
Yeah.
patriarchy. But then you also have the flip side of that, men who are always talking about misandry and who are like really
Yeah.
sexist.
I feel like universities are such like informative years where you kind of figure out what your politics are, what your values are.
Yeah.
And I feel like whenever I watch TV shows or movies that where the character itself is the university, you're just seeing all of these like heightened personalities kind of come together.
Yeah, it's 100% that.
Yeah.
Very extreme versions, but it's so fun to
people
watch
are dying,
because
that's
they're so
crazy.
fun. Yeah, it's crazy. There's murder.
Oh, hot
it's-
men dying.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Well,
Hot
it's
men
about
dying.
time.
It's so good though. I'd highly recommend it to everyone. Also, the music is so good in it. I don't know how I would describe it, but like,
Is it like a musical?
no. they don't just break out into
Well,
song.
like he had it
You
coming.
just invented your own show in
Chicago.
this world.
I'm just thinking of Chicago.
Yeah.
oh my
Chicago.
Well, watch
set.
this, then go watch Chicago.
Yes,
again.
Okay.
yes. But yeah, it's very like punk, girly punk
Yeah,
pop
we love
vibes.
that.
It's so
Oh, I
good.
like
it's 8
this.
episodes long, but they're short, so they're like 20-something minutes.
Oh,
each.
perfect. And
Which
they're
is
all
so
out now,
quick.
so you can just sit down
Yep,
and
sit
binge
down
it
and
through
binge
the
it.
weekend.
Oh
You
my
get
God,
through
I
it
want to
so
watch
fast,
this in
yeah.
one day.
Yeah, you'll love this.
You will
You'll
love
come
it.
to work all angry, an angry feminist wanting to
Yeah.
take down some men, deface some statues. She's so easily influenced by like the character she
Me with my labubus. Let's take down some men.
take down some men holding my tiny fluffy toys.
Oh my God. So I'm very excited to watch this. So it's on Stan.
All right, he had it coming on
You had it
Stan.
coming. Watch it. It's so good.
Okay, love.
Thank you so much for listening to this very special Weekend Watch episode. The Spill is produced by Manisha Swear Sound production by Scott Stronach. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.